Is okay.
Speak, Ubu.
Am I?
No, Ubu.
I've watched anime now. I'm into that world.
We have successfully made him a weeb.
You've watched one anime. That doesn't make you in this world, and you haven't even finished the anime.
That's enough, Ubu.
That's not what that world is. You went down one path and then ended up in a completely different town.
Go back down the Trapan.
Go back down your turban.
Your turban?
Trapan.
So I don't know what the Swedish accent is though.
It's very Italian.
Swedish.
It's not very Italian. I can guarantee you.
It's Swedish.
It feels like it when he was saying the words. Our friend Near is from. He's not Swedish, but he's in Sweden.
Well, he is Swedish. I mean, he's British, but now he's Swedish.
And he taught us how to say stairs in Swedish. It's
Why do you put an Italian accent on it?
Trapan.
He is Dracula to me.
Blah blah blah. I do not go blah blah blah. Adam Sandler was trying to go Swedish.
He taught us the different ways to say stairs. Trapan, which is plural stairs.
So that means Swedish, because of the rolling of tongue, Swedish is more of a romantic language then. Because like French is very rolling tongues. Spanish is technically a romantic language as well.
Trapa. That's a singular stair.
Yeah. And then a Trapanese is a trampoline.
No.
Lady.
None of these things are the things you're saying they are.
Trapan.
The Swedish sound like Italian. Trapanese is a trampoline.
They do have a little. Whoa, they do have a little. Like
no, they've got like a lilt. Like I haven't heard a person speak Swedish in a very long time.
You just heard someone that's Swedish talk Swedish.
I heard him say stairs.
Yeah, and it sounded very Italian. It was very Trapan.
But he's also not a Swede.
Yes, but
he's a British guy that happens to live and work in Sweden.
So he's cosplaying a Swedish man. Okay.
Sure.
So Andrew, now that you're in the world, are you going to cosplay as like your favorite anime characters now?
I'm not cosplaying like that, no.
Give him a couple years.
I don't have a favorite anime character. I've watched one.
Your favorite character is Ein.
Give him a couple years.
I can't cosplay as Ein, dude.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
We'll take you to a furry convention.
Yeah, the anime girls do it all the time.
Not going to a furry convention.
Yeah, speaking of Cowboy Bebop, the guy that made the show died.
Say Bebop.
Bebop. The guy that made the show for the longest time. The guy that made the show died, and Netflix killed the show for the second season, which I think is okay.
He died of cancer.
Did the guy who made the anime, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The original.
He died of cancer.
He made some other stuff too.
We weren't asking the right questions. We failed like Jurassic Park did. We were asking if watching an anime would kill Andrew, and we were not asking if Andrew watching an anime would kill somebody else. And we deeply apologize.
Watching the anime made me rise out of the grave. You people dug me 3 feet under. I heard the sound of anime and said, I want to watch that.
I got up one evening, yesterday evening, because I was off work. I got up, I went to the bathroom. On my way back to the room, I'm like I heard it. I'm like, I know the intro. I'm like, I stare down the end of the hallway, and I'm just staring at him sitting on the couch. He's like, yeah.
You were a silhouette to me.
I'm just like, I'm so proud of you.
Well, we told you he watched the first episode after the first episode of the live action.
Yeah, but he watched one episode and then like left it sit for weeks, and I'm like,
because he wanted to finish.
Never getting around to it.
Well, he wanted to finish the live action first,
which honestly probably was the better choice because now I see the live action as being a little bit better for me.
I had respect for you. Well, I kind of did.
I'm locking my door.
I had respect for you, but now it's lost.
I'm not saying that the anime is bad. I locked my door. The anime is good.
Heresy will not be allowed.
All he's doing is punishing me because he's not going to clean it up. That's what he's doing. The last time he's like, I'll clean it up. He never cleaned it up. Oh, it's a belt. I thought it was the firecrackers again. Okay. I thought it was the firecrackers, and I was like,
there's a reason.
You're like, this is your punishment. I'm like, you're not punishing anyone but me, because last time you said you were going to clean it up, I still had to clean it up off the floor. So you're just punishing me, but thank God it wasn't the poppers.
There's a reason why I got it for myself on Blu-ray. Like, I could have just watched it on Netflix. I could have asked Jason to borrow his coffee. Like
his coffee? Yeah.
Yeah. I bought it for myself for a reason.
What's that reason?
Because I enjoyed it.
You watched one episode.
And I enjoyed it. And I watched the live action. I said I want to watch more of the original.
But there's no reason to spend money.
Just because you saw it first doesn't make it better.
I'm not... Oh my God. Saying for me, since I didn't watch the original, the live action was a little bit better because I didn't know what happened in the anime. I didn't know how everything specifically was.
Just say the live action was there. It was never better. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was just there.
No, wait. There might be an English issue here.
Japan.
Are you saying that watching the live action before watching the anime let you believe that the live action was better than everybody else believes it is? Or that the live action was better than the anime?
You guys watched the anime first, so watching the live action made it seem like it was worse because it didn't follow the anime exactly.
But you're not saying that the live action is better than the anime?
No.
Punish retracted, glares taken back.
They put a lot more detail in the anime.
Okay. See, I was going to hit you with that belt because I thought you said the anime was worse than the live action.
No, and that's not okay. I had a backstory. That's so much better than the anime. Better than TV coming out of his eyes.
For no reason. Or almost no reason.
So I'm back. I wasn't here last week.
You were gone for a week.
They killed me.
We buried you with Kevin. We buried your body above Kevin's body to protect it from the coyotes.
So that the Japanese people could eat him because he was a cat.
What?
That's what we said.
No, that's not. That's what you just said.
No, it was said in the last video. It was said in the last video.
And probably by you.
It was said in the last video, though. It was said before that the Japanese people like to eat cats, and Andrew's a cat, so therefore that's why we buried him higher, so that he was be more found, because he's a delicacy. See, I gave you somewhat of a compliment.
Okay.
Trapan.
Stairs.
Trapan.
So
now it's going to be in our videos. Every time somebody says stairs, instead of everybody replying with stairs, it's going to be Trapan.
Well, I get an idea about that. I'll talk to you after this. But by this time next week, we supposedly will go see Spider-Man, right?
Sunday, hopefully.
I'm down.
Hopefully.
So next podcast, we'll have a review for everybody. All 4 of you.
There's more than that, though. What's a podcast? Don't insult people like that.
I'm insulting us.
No, you're insulting them. There's people that sit there and watch this. And they're like, well, hey, my number doesn't count now? Okay. Bye. Thanks, Jason. You just lost us people watching the videos. No, they are. They are.
What are you playing with anyway?
A cable.
It looks like a light cable.
No, it's a USB cable.
It looks like it's camo. It looked like you've been playing with an LED strip this whole time.
Yeah.
Look at this white.
That's what I thought it was. Well, the camera makes it look whiter than it is.
Yeah, it's camo.
Camera makes me look whiter than I am too. Oh no, I just work nights. Never mind.
You want to see me look white?
That's blue, but okay.
Yeah, you look very blue.
Thanks.
You are blue, double D, double die.
Don't do it. That doesn't make you look white. That makes your room look like it's the sun.
I can look white.
I could be brown. I could
I could be blue. I could be violet sky. I could be purple. I could be
purple.
The delay on freaking Discord makes that impossible.
No, we were doing it.
No, we really weren't.
But it's a Halo, right?
Yes,
We've all played
I
it.
loves it.
We've all liked it. We've all
No spoilers, but
no spoilers.
I love it.
It has Master Chief in it, which Jason
none
didn't
of
know
us have
last
finished
week,
the game yet.
Yeah, none of us have.
If you haven't noticed by now that it has Master Chief in it, I genuinely suggest some psychiatric help.
You found out last week. You were like, "Wait, it's Master Chief." I'm like, "Yeah." It's supposed to be the last story. You.
No, I was talking about what I thought when they first announced it.
No,
Because
you
I
asked
thought when they first
You asked last week. Wait, Master Chief's in the story? I said, "Yeah." Is the main character.
possibly sarcastically, but no.
No, we were talking about customizations for the single player. I haven't
Yes,
added
and
it.
what I was talking about was what I thought they were originally going to do when they first announced it.
What's that?
Was that I thought they were going to do like a Reach style thing, or not when they first announced it, but when they started talking about the open world.
I don't know.
I
just
thought they were
remember
going to
the
do a Reach
statement
style
was-
thing with the customizations and all, and then let you free roam the world alongside Master Chief.
No. It was always going to be Chief.
Yeah. I swear there's a mosquito or something flying through my room, and I haven't seen it, but every now and then I just get itchy on like a section of my arm, or like the back of my neck, or my
There's no
ankle
bueno.
or something. Huh?
There's no bueno.
No, no bueno.
Trapon.
Tarbon. Tarbon? Tarborna?
No.
Tarborna, Tarborna. The stairs, the stairs.
All right, Shakira, calm down.
Waka waka.
Shakira, Shakira.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that,
Like that.
new man, woman, go man.
You gotta do like the.
I'm not doing the hips. I'm not doing anything like that.
I'm sitting in the chair. I can't do the hips. On top of that, my hips are like way out of line right now.
We played on Just Dance.
No. Yeah, we were gonna have Nier on, but it was like a last minute thing. We played Halo campaign right before this, so
Compound.
Combine.
he was gonna be here, but he
So
We
Vanilla
play
Live
campaign with campaign
It's,
accessories.
it's technically 12 a.m. for him right now in Sweden, so
Yeah, in Sweden.
he decided not to stay.
Oh,
He's fine.
here.
He's got a wife and a kid, and himself,
And probably some Tarpan.
and some stairs.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, I is tired. I am not feeling good.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling good last night when after everybody went their separate ways and settled down for the night. My stomach. Whew.
That's Little Caesars for you.
Yeah.
No, I woke up with like really bad sore throat, and then like as we were filming stuff earlier, I was like, I'm gonna go lay down for a bit. In between recording, I just kept laying on the bed for a minute just to get energy back. I'm like, this sucks. I'm like, I don't get sick very often, except for like once a year. And like, I already felt it a couple days ago. And then Andrew's like, I'm sick. And I'm like, well, whatever. I'm probably already sick too. And then,
Well, I didn't say I was sick. Like all I had at the time was just a sore throat.
yeah.
Like I told you, I really just get lightheaded. I don't really get sick.
Yeah.
But then I went outside to do my laundry. I was like, I think I have a fever. I'm like, I feel chills all over like I normally do when I get a fever. So that's not good.
I can't tell if I'm warm because my hand is the same temperature as my head.
Yeah, you can't tell if you have a fever yourself normally. I go by that
So
chill.
I get a temperature check every day at work, so I'll know.
Yeah, they'll send you home.
And you won't be able to work for 2 weeks.
Yeah, if it's
Well,
over
he won't
100,
be able to work until he gets a clean test.
no, it's 2 weeks, and you have to have within those 2 weeks, you have to have. I'm like butchering it. You have to have a
Butchering
negative.
what? It's like-
You have to
it's
have a negative COVID test for 2 weeks before you can come back.
Even if you never had a positive COVID test?
No, if you test positive, you have to be.
That's what I'm
negative.
saying, is if they check your temperature and you're high, you then have to go for a COVID test. And if you take a COVID test and you don't have COVID, then you just get over your cold and come back to work. You only have to do the 2 weeks if you test positive for COVID.
You gotta confirm or deny. I'm waiting.
What?
You gotta confirm or deny. I'm waiting. You just like looked around like you were about to you were thinking about it for a second. And you're like, oh, okay.
It's like
And then you just like stopped.
You know that John Travolta meme?
Yeah, he did that.
I don't know what you want me to say.
Yes,
Yes.
Trapone.
I don't know what's going on.
You even hear?
No, not really.
Great podcast, guys.
So we see you guys next week when we have Spider-Man to talk about. That'll be an entire week.
We have Halo.
Spider-Man.
We could talk
Which
about
Which Spider-Man's coming? Or no, the movie. The movie.
the movie. Yeah.
I don't know why all of a sudden I was thinking games. I'm like, all the Spider-Man games have come out. Were they working on another one I didn't know about?
Well, they just released the Ultimate Edition of the Spider-Man remaster.
2 comes out at some point.
That's right. They'll release the Mega Ultimate in 6 months.
No, they already released the Ultimate for the new remastered. When they released the remaster version with Miles, it was only just a launch exclusive for PS5.
What year does
They
the
didn't call it
Spider-Man?
Ultimate.
What year does Spider-Man 2 come out?
2023.
Okay.
Meaning that Wolverine's probably the next year or the year after.
We talking
Yeah,
games or movies?
Games.
I don't know if you heard that, Jason, but Insomniac, the creators of the Spider-Man game, they're making a Wolverine game.
Yeah, we talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah, I still don't know how I feel about that.
Nothing bad. They did a good job with
No,
Spider-Man.
it's just
And Wolverine is one of the other cool characters I'd like to see in a game again. So, but all the Wolverine games were pretty decent. People always say that the Wolverine game was better than the movie for X-Men Origins.
Totally.
They're like, the game is so good, but the movie was so bad. I'm like, that's weird.
well, I mean, there are several reasons that X-Men Origin was that bad.
It wasn't horrible. It was decent.
Did you see what they did to Wade?
That's fine.
No.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Let it happen. Whatever.
No.
I liked First Class.
I hated First Class.
It's really the only one of the newer stuff I've really watched.
I was excited for that, and I didn't like it.
I really stopped following most of them like around the time of Origins. And like I watched X-Men and whatever they called the second one. And then I watched Origins and I'm like, okay. Nope.
I did.
And then like they did Apocalypse and First Class and all these other things. And I watched most of them eventually. But I didn't get excited about the X-Men again until Logan, which I did want to watch a second time.
I wanted to see Dark Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix was eh.
Well, I heard it was bad, but that was the one I was excited for.
I just have a problem with them.
That's not okay.
I just have a problem with them just, doing like the young and old so much.
You heard nothing.
No, we heard that.
You
weren't
heard
moving.
nothing.
That completely came through. That was great.
You heard nothing.
It's a good thing my room smells like pumpkin spice.
I can't.
Not
What, you
that.
think you're gonna smell it from there?
After my fart the other day, probably. The one that
I
literally
can't even count on our editor to edit that out.
I can't confirm or deny if it can be edited or not. Because Andrew was saying something and you guys are on the same audio track, so
Yeah. Why do you think I wanted to record
Whoops.
separately?
nah, I'd still leave it in. I'd make it louder.
Kind of lemonade.
I know you would. That's what I'm saying.
It was there. It happened.
This, by the way, drinking carbonated things like this is part of the problem.
Drink water
Mango
Water.
Pepsi. Not sponsored.
Oh,
or coffee, which does nothing. Yeah.
coffee does a lot.
It does nothing for
No,
me.
you know
It
what
would make
does
me
a
poop.
lot? Glitch.
No, that energy I asked
We're
for,
not
I
gonna
didn't
talk
get.
about that.
That energy
Let's
I
do
asked
it.
for, I didn't get.
Because I didn't have the sunrise one today.
Well, you weren't on the nice list.
Well, there's your problem.
That sunrise one, the new flavor is
Take
that
the
really hit me.
sunrise.
I don't want to use it all though.
There's so much.
I know.
We film 1 day a week.
So if I just use that one and I leave the rest, it means the rest are pointless.
No.
Until you run out of that one.
Yeah. Drink the other ones
Then
for yourself
other
during the
one's gonna
week,
work for me.
and then drink Sunshine on Sunday or Mondays.
Or Tuesdays.
I don't need more Mario in life. You're all the Mario I need.
I didn't say Mario. I said sun. Shut up.
Sunshine.
I meant the drink.
Sunshine and
It's
light.
called Sunrise Matrix.
Oh,
Not Sunshine.
well then Sunshine.
Matrix.
Drink the sunshine. Wake up. Be energized.
Glitch.
Yeah.
Taste the sunshine.
You have to make up for the lack of energy from me. So do it. Right now.
I can't do it right now.
Yeah, you can. You'll live.
I already had one earlier.
Nah, you'll live.
You'll
It
be
literally
fine.
says do not have more than one scoop a day.
That's recommended.
You'll be fine.
I follow recommended, sir.
Bull crap. We had an argument about this yesterday.
You'll be fine.
You'll live.
Look, considering my brother has had a really
You'll
bad
live.
problem with
Yeah, but
energy stuff.
that's from taurine. Taurine is like what is bad for you, honestly.
Taurine's a bit problematic.
That's what's in Monster and Red Bull and stuff. That does not have taurine. That's actually more natural than anything.
Taurine's really rough on the kidneys and liver.
That's a lot of sugar, but that's more natural than like energy drinks. Definitely a lot more sugar though.
What's in Glitch? Sugar,
Sugar.
caffeine.
Sugar, caffeine, I'm sure some like herb.
I almost got hit by Baby Yoda.
He's mad at you? I'm sure Wildcat has like 7 cups of those a day.
Oh, do not
This
like
is
see
not
more
an
than 2
advertisement.
scoops a day. Okay,
Yeah.
leave me alone.
Hey! After the podcast.
No, right now, I need him. We need the Goofy movie.
Well, the podcast's almost over anyway.
No, it's just started. Yeah, we've only been here for 20 minutes.
Yeah, but it's been over for like 25.
No, it hasn't.
Have we really only been sitting here for 20 minutes?
Yes,
Why does it feel like so much more right now?
because we're tired.
Yeah.
Because I'm gone. I literally like it. I'm pushing through right now, and we still have more to film today.
I'm all kind of sore.
Like when I get a fever, I just want to lay down, and it hurts to talk.
Well, we might have to take a week off.
Nope.
What is it we keep saying?
I'll
Health
be
is more
fine.
important?
Nah. We say that for other people. For ourselves, nah.
No, health is more important.
Nah.
I'll say it for you, and then you'll say it for me, and eventually we'll all get our stuff together.
Nah. We're making Andrew drink something right now, so we can't let him stop. Right, Andrew? We need the energy.
I hope that picked up on one of the microphones. I love how his door is just like a slightly lit edge.
He's gonna come in like he just came from heaven.
Yeah. Woo!
So Halo, right? Halo's been fun. The story is good. The story's made me cry a couple times just because of just how beautiful it's been written and done and music. It's good. It's great. It's fantastic. And there's now multiplayers. Finally, you're able to select which game mode
Are you able
want.
to pick game modes now?
Technically, yes.
Technically?
I mean, technically, because this game's the day this video is recorded, no. But the day this video comes out,
but the day
yes.
this video is out. You got me excited. I was like, we're gonna get off here. We go play some.
No, we got Back for Blood,
Elimination.
and we got Elimination. No, Slayer.
Slayer, that's what they call it.
Yeah, only Slayer, only Slay. Actually, if Fiesta's back, if they do bring a Fiesta back, Fiesta's fun. Where it's like you spawn with 2 weapons randomly.
Back for Blood is gonna suck in the condition we're in.
No, it's not. We have Andrew. He's being wide awake in a minute. I'll wake.
I'm wide awake. Hey.
Just call this one Droopy Dog.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. You can be tired too. It's okay. I've never seen myself do the voice. It's really.
It's never a good idea to watch yourself.
I always
close my eyes when I do it. But
you gotta like become the character.
Oh bother!
It's very it doesn't sound like Droopy Dog right now. It sounds like the Emperor.
Yes. Let the hatred flow.
Now I just see Droopy Dog in the Emperor's robes.
Unlimited power. Hello, Andrew. How are you? Are you about to have unlimited power?
Oh, yeah.
Join the power of the dark side.
This is the good glitch, dude. Sponsor me.
Ooh.
Is that the yellow one?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I thought you didn't like the yellow one.
Oh no! It's the Sunrise, a new one. Mango,
Which color is that?
yellow.
Also yellow.
Thought you only had one yellow one.
Yeah, but the color of this is yellow.
No, what color is the bottle? The box?
It's like light blue, teal.
Oh, it's the one with
Oh.
it's the non-Wildcat blue one. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you, fam. All
I had
right.
Wildcats earlier today.
As long as I'm still drinking the one you don't like.
Get your head in the game.
I like them all.
Get your head in the game.
Which one's your? Well, I guess you just told us which one your favorite.
My
is.
least favorite is the stupid lemonade.
Yeah, that's the yellow one.
Yeah,
Why is that your least favorite?
it's just too citrusy.
That's the one I like to drink because he doesn't like it.
I still haven't had any of these. Like you guys are all obsessed with your glitch now. I haven't even tried it.
I have an idea, Andrew, and I need your approval.
I might get a new PC for buying these. So
So it's 2 scoops a day, correct?
yeah,
There's a line in the cups, right?
For 2 scoops.
No, yes. Or
Is
for
there?
1 scoop, technically. In the cup. No, on the scooper.
yeah. There's a line for the ounces and milliliters.
On the scooper, not the cup. The scooper.
No, not the scooper.
That's what I was at. There's like a line in the middle of it though, for like a cutoff. So if you want to have
No.
half of one, you can measure out half of a scoop. Because what I'm thinking is, I'm gonna go in there and take a half a scoop of each flavor and put it into 1 cup and see how horrible but good it tastes and see how energized I am.
Well, it's gonna do the same thing energy wise, but
Should we try it and call this the glitched out episode? Let's do it. I'm coming.
You said
I mean,
you
those
you said you weren't
flavors
gonna do
should be
it.
interesting.
Huh?
But also, are we really gonna make a podcast where like all of us just take turns leaving the room?
Nah, he'll just
Yeah.
come here.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
After
No. Energy. Why are you what?
Just sponsor them already.
I don't.
clearly need
I'm
it.
not that big on it like he is. He's gonna be shocked when he finds out my door's locked. It's open, actually.
Okay.
Room service.
Okay. Okay. I guess we're Ugh. Guess we're doing this. So this is.
Where's the bitch cup?
It's in the car still.
You got a shaker cup?
No, it's in the car.
That's what I gave him.
Yeah,
You got to
there's-
do it through the shaker cup. It's the only way to get the mix right.
No, it's fine. I got an idea. Okay, so that's about half a scoop, right?
Scientific method.
A scoop. That's over half.
Scientific method.
That's half a scoop. That's actually less than half. Okay, where's the other two?
The other no.
He said he wanted to do a scoop or a half a scoop of each.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's what I meant. Were you not listening?
No.
Do you want? Okay. You won't die. You already have it.
For science!
You're gonna die.
Probably. That's fine.
For science!
Hold on here.
That's not. That's not okay.
Okay. Bring the other two.
I'm not bringing you the other two.
Oh.
There's literally two monsters sitting right there, and you want.
Those aren't today's.
Uh huh.
Will you know my flavor? Sit back at your desk so I can go get water. Okay. That's why you carry water bottles with you.
Yeah, but that's not enough. Not nearly enough.
Make it interesting. Alright, time to stir.
Nice,
Jesus.
nice stir.
These have rust on them.
You might need a tetanus shot.
I've already had one. Once.
When?
I was like 5th grade.
Yeah, that's way too.
Oh my god! Hi, and welcome to the podcast. We're finally here. That was a big boost of just sugar.
Most of that energy just came from the shock to your tongue.
Yeah, it'll wear off.
No, it will not. So,
He literally told me earlier today, like I'm probably don't want some glitch because I probably shouldn't have sugar.
yeah, sugar feeds a
Here
cold.
we are.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, with my sore throat, I know I don't like to do sugary things. But
I'll make you some tea with honey later.
Oh, geez, you want some burgers? I got burgers.
Burgers?
I might head to McDonald's.
Are they
'cause
Meister burgers? Are they Meister burgers?
Dude,
I told Andrew
Burgers.
whenever I get sick, cheeseburgers from McDonald's always are nice.
It's the preservatives.
No, it's just the idea of a bun.
I come back and everything's just messed up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is probably your fault. We had the best podcast ever last week with no interruptions from you.
Yeah.
And then you're back this
Nobody got out of their chairs. Nobody said anything that made me feel like I needed
Well,
to
you
go
got
kick
out of
their
your
door
chair
down.
first. Yeah, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, he has a point.
Hence the second part, which was nobody said anything terrible that made me feel like I needed to kick their door down. You good, bro?
Yep.
I do like the sunrise one a lot, though.
You should try that.
I'm not trying that.
Trapon. No, that actually was fantastic. Like, it was just like my mouth.
He could run up so many trapon right now.
No, I'm fat. My mouth felt like it had like my mouth.
Are you okay? I feel like I should actually ask you that.
My mouth feels like it ran upstairs and got like lemon and mango.
It's just like
There was a little bit of powder on my finger. There was powder on my finger.
Have you ever witnessed somebody hallucinating?
No,
That's what that felt
it was
like.
powder.
I feel like I'm gonna be to blame for this at some point tonight.
Already.
Why are we blaming you?
I feel like I'm gonna blame myself for letting you do that.
I'm just gonna go to sleep. You won't notice. You won't know. I'm gonna lay down.
Okay.
I'm gonna lay down. God.
Good Lord, man.
I'm gonna lay down after this. So, what are we expecting in the new Spider-Man movie? I'm expecting it to be really good.
That it? Is that the only opinion you have on it?
All right. So, Halo. No, but
Because this is definitely an improvement from what we had before.
Sponsor me, Glitch.
Conversation. Might be one-sided, but
Sponsor me.
No, sponsor me, Glitch. I will do anything you ask me to do. I will drink a whole. I will give me a big gulp and pour a whole thing in there. I might die, but I've accepted death, so let me do it.
He's already dead on the inside.
That's gotta be the
I'm
limit.
dead
You're
on
like
the
a
other side.
lizard. You're just like a lizard on the other side of the glass.
Let me do it, Glitch. Wildcat, if you're watching this, I watch Smitty now, but
Wildcat, if you're watching this, I don't watch you as much anymore.
sometimes your content comes across my screen, and I still seek out Smitty. But
Wait, what was that one I was buying from? What was that energy drink I was buying from Wawa that had all the YouTube?
G Fuel.
Was that Glitch?
That was G
G-Fuel.
Fuel.
Nice
No,
G-Fuel.
G Fuel is Wildcat's company. Like he was the co-founder of it.
Gotcha.
you mean Glitch or G Fuel?
Glitch.
Not
You
G
said
Fuel.
G Fuel.
You did
Yeah,
say
I
G Fuel.
entered. The reason why I got it is because they had like a big giveaway for the new flavor coming out, and it was Christmas time, so it was like $100 for 4 flavors. So I'm like, I'll do that, or 3 flavors, and like every $10 you spend, you get entered into the giveaway, which probably never gonna win, but you get a free custom built PC. Like you get a chance to go to the Glitch Factory and try out some of the new flavors they're testing, and a chance to probably make your own.
Yeah,
And you get to you get to do a vlog with Wildcat himself.
You and a friend is the important.
Yeah, you and a friend. I'm not. bringing
You're
you
just like spasming, and
There's 2 more flavors to do that with too.
I feel like I shouldn't bring you if I.
No, I'll be
you should have
fine.
brought him water. The problem right now is that he drank those 2 cups with like a quarter as much water as he needed.
Oh, I think he's. I think when he first got it, he just drank straight powder.
Did I?
I think you did. I can't remember.
No.
I do that with most lemonade mixes before I make them. Is I like just try the powder to see what the ratio is like.
Do you remember when I put a K-cup in my mouth? I opened a K-cup and just poured it in my mouth. I was like, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
ate a K-cup.
Yeah. You're supposed to brew it.
He just took the top off of a Keurig's cup. Just ate the coffee grinds.
No, I'll have to come with you, Andrew. Wildcat, because like I'll have to tell Wildcat.
You
why
guys
my
can
name
have
is-
fun.
I'll tell Wildcat why my name is I'm the Finger. He'll be
His is
like,
I am Wildcat.
he'll be so confused. He'll be like, that's stupid, but okay. Because it used to be I am Finger, because his name was I am Wildcat.
What his is I am Wildcat.
And the reason for that is like I had a friend that was like, because on Xbox with the old mic I had, it like people always like when I was younger they were like, man, how old are you? I'm like 12, 15. They're like, you don't sound like you're 15. I'm like, okay. They're like, you sound like Wildcat on YouTube. I'm like, I guess. That's how I started watching Wildcat or Vanoss. And then I changed my gamer tag from Fingernator to I am Finger, and would tell people in lobbies on COD that I was this was his sub account that he used. That I would go around and like scream what he would scream in his videos, and it
There's the
worked.
mosquito. I knew it.
Are you on Glitch too? It gives you
No,
focus.
I'm just sitting here looking at him on the screen, and I see the mosquito like right in the middle of my eye line just fly by.
That's Ant-Man. Don't worry.
Hey, I just want you to know something too. After this glitch, how long do you think we've been sitting here?
Me?
Yes.
10 minutes.
How do you think it's been like a couple minutes? Do you think it's been like a longer?
Oh, me or him?
You, Jason.
Oh, no, podcast's almost over. We've got like a total of 45, 50 minutes now.
40 minutes, but yeah.
Yeah.
The time has gone faster now, but it doesn't feel like it because
No.
glitch.
It's not gone any faster.
Sonic the Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hedgehog 2, right?
Go fast! Sonic!
Is this why you're
Sonic-
wearing a blue shirt?
Sonic the Hedgehog 2 trailer was released, and Knuckles looks good. Tails looks good. Idris Elba as Knuckles sounds good.
The Tails actor is the same as the original Tails
Voice actor.
Seriously?
actress.
Yeah.
Yeah, the person who originally voiced Tails, all the originals.
Yeah.
I have played many of the Sonic games.
Same.
I have watched a few episodes of different Sonic cartoons.
Same.
And not that this is a bad thing necessarily, but I still don't know whether or not Tails is a boy or a girl.
It was a
It's
boy.
a girl. No, it's a girl.
It's a boy.
See? There's no
It's actually a boy.
It's a girl.
Tails
It's
can
a
be whatever
boy.
Tails wants to be, and Tails can be a multitude of things or nothing at all. But like having grown up playing the games,
You want to know
like,
how I know
it-
Tails is a
and
boy?
Watching some of the cartoons, it just feels really weird to not and no. Shut up.
You want to know how
You,
Tails is a
whatever
boy?
side of the screen you're
No,
on.
you want to know how you know if Tails is a boy? Because all the girls in the show and the games wore clothing. All the men in the show wore nothing except for Eggman.
Because he was human.
Yeah.
Tails wears clothes.
He is the second character to consistently appear by Sonic's side in the series. The name Miles Prower is a pun on Miles Per Hour, a reference to the famed speed of Sonic the Hedgehog. He is a two-tailed fox, hence the nickname. He is a two-tailed fox. Yeah.
Yeah, but what source is that? Do they know?
No, but the clothing thing was what I No, but
No, I don't know. I read
this. I don't know if it's true, but this is
His
right.
species is a fox. His gender is a male, and occupation is a mechanic pilot.
According to who? Sources, man. Sources. This
According
is
to the
important
Sonic
political
Wikipedia.
conversation.
According to the Sonic Wikipedia page.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
but that's
in-
Wikipedia. I
in
mean, I
all the
love
new
Wikipedia
Sonic
for
stuff-
general knowledge.
Yo,
but you have to fact check
Here's
Wikipedia.
Tails' girlfriend, and she's wearing clothes.
And
Proving my point that
maybe
the men wear
Tails is
nothing.
transgender. Maybe Tails is non-binary. We
No.
don't know.
Well, when this stuff was made, Tails was a man. Because that stuff wasn't popular.
Okay, maybe he's a boy.
Yeah, everyone's wearing all the men don't wear clothes.
Yeah, for the cartoons and stuff.
So like that's what made because like that's what they would like Squidward doesn't. Also, I realized what Sandy Cheeks why her name's Sandy Cheeks finally. It's because it's a pun, or not a pun, but it's a joke on the fact that when you go to the beach, you get sand in your cheeks. Never understood that until recently. I had this euphemism or eulogy to myself. Wait,
Sandy Cheeks has been a thing since I've been alive.
no, Sandy Cheeks is a thing, but I'm talking about why her name is Sandy Cheeks and why it's funny to the beach aspect of things.
That's what I mean.
But yeah, Sonic 2's trailer came out. It looks good. Idris Elba looks good. Well, Knuckles.
You know what doesn't look good? I'm still gonna play
What?
it anyway, just to play it. Sonic Frontiers.
That doesn't look bad.
What is it?
Graphics are a little too in
It's
depth.
an open world Sonic game. It
Yeah.
looks like Breath of the Wild, but Sonic is not Breath of the Wild.
Is it City?
No, it's
No.
fields and stuff. I mean, there might be a
It,
city
loo-
in it.
it
but-
looks like you watched the original Sonic movie, right? Like the newer series.
Ish.
Yeah, like the beginning scene where like he's on the island and has all the ramps and whatnot. It's that place. It looks a lot like that.
Oh, okay.
It's-
so
it's
it's the
open
same
season.
place they were in for the cartoon.
yeah,
For the original cartoon, not for the second cartoon where they were in
and
the
it's
city.
and it's Sonic 1 and 2 for the game because there was no like, well, there was city in Sonic 2, but
There was city in all of them.
Yeah, but it was mostly hit the first world. World 101
There
was just like the platforms and stuff, and like the
was
waterfalls.
cities
Yes.
and Sonic the
He
Hedgehog.
starts out in his fields. He fights his way through, and then he ends up in cities and underground, underwater, and all these different places.
Bubbles. But also because that was announced during the Game Awards, right? Or that was the trailer was revealed. Yeah. Guess what won a Game of the Year, which Andrew and I called months ago whenever it was played.
In March.
It Takes Two won Game of the Year.
Did you see the guy, the creator, going up to actually?
I saw that today. He was like, "I'm giving this trophy to." He's like, "If you don't have kids, get some."
Well, like going up to, he's like, yeah.
Well, last Game Awards, they announced that game at Game Awards. Like they were like, "Oh, this is our friend so and so at Hazelight Studios. Like he has a trailer to show you guys," and they showed off that. And then you and I were like, "We got to play that." And then when it came out, you and I played it. And we were like, "Oh my gosh!" Like every video, there's like 5 minutes of me just going, "I didn't think they could make this last.
That's
I didn't
deep.
think they could make this better than last time." And then sure enough, the next episode was, how do they keep upping themselves? Like this is getting better and better each video. And then finally, like we just kept going, Game of the Year.
Well, and also the number of times that you're just like, wow, that's deep.
Yeah, the game had a
Like,
lot of deep
just constantly,
moments.
that was really deep, man.
They learned a lot from their last game.
I was like,
A Way Out.
I was like, he has depression. Cody has depression.
I still want to play A Way Out.
We've talked about it at some point.
Because that was a game they made before, and it was pretty much the same thing, where side to side,
It was just
different people.
It was just a more adult game.
Yeah.
Because it was like prison breaking and stuff. The story is you're a convict trying to escape prison.
Speaking of Game Awards, I got a lot to say about that. but-
Yeah, go for it, man. I have
I
glitch,
don't
you have
make
glitch.
this-
Let's do
I
it.
don't wanna make
That's
this
what
up.
we're here to do, not spend 20 minutes watching the two of you mess around with
Yeah,
Twitch
but I
bots.
don't want to make it a news segment like you guys don't like.
Who says we don't like?
I mean, it depends on
can't
how
be
it's
the
said.
only thing. Like,
Yeah. Like we messed around at the beginning of this, so we're good. Go for it.
quick editor, spin the screen, on to the news.
No, but we got to this point. You know, we messed around. We did the regular, normal podcast things. We just didn't throw balls at the ceiling like some podcasts we watch or I watch do. We just walked away. Go for it. Give us some news.
So there's a new Star Wars game coming out.
All right. Thank you so much for watching the podcast. No. Yeah, there's Star Wars Eclipse made by Detroit people.
Did Detroit Become Human?
Mm-hmm. I saw the trailer for it finally. It looks good. It's prequel stuff too.
They no longer stick.
Yeah, it's the High Republic era.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because like the clip they showed was during like when Yoda was looking out the window.
Not
Yeah.
the old Republic era, the High Republic era.
Oh, gotcha.
That was right before. Not right
Yeah.
before. Like it was some
The-
years before
The
episode one.
current theories are that the game takes place just before the primary blockade over Naboo that kicks off episode 1. So it takes place a couple of years at most before the blockade of Naboo.
Well, they showed a droid that everyone thinks is C-3PO, which was made by Anakin. So
Yeah.
it couldn't be like that big of a jump because like Anakin was like 5.
Yeah, and he
Oh.
built the droid when he was like 5.
Yeah.
But
What
yeah,
did you
I
see
don't
about
know. I don't know if the video of C-3PO was just like filler, like if they were just using it to indicate some mechanic that might be in there involving droids, or if it actually involves C-3PO himself.
Probably.
It's gonna be really hard to tell until like more announcements are released and things move forward.
That game is still in early development. So they got some years.
I feel like they just needed filler for the video, and a disassembled C-3PO is just obscure enough for most people not to realize what's going on. but also play to your audience. We all knew that was C-3PO.
So going back to Halo, there's the TV series I know you want to talk about.
Yeah,
I saw that announcement.
it's another show. It's
I
the
don't
only
know how
show
to
that
feel
actually
about
looks
that.
good. The only Halo show that actually looks good, but
Well, it's the first live action Halo.
no, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
The second. They did
What other
Spartan.
one?
They did a UNSC show about Spartan Locke, and that wasn't
I didn't know
YouTube.
that.
They did Forward Unto Dawn, which was a big thing. You can watch that on Netflix. Forward Unto Dawn had Chief in it too, live action. He protected Commander Lasky, who in Halo 4 was the guy that saves you on the ring, or kind of saves you, or not on the ring, on the Didax planet. Yeah, Forward Unto Dawn was years ago, and then the Spartan Locke movie show was like 2 to 3 years ago. It was really bad. It was called like Halo Aftermath or something like that. It was not great. I never saw it, and I didn't want. Or it was called Halo Nightfall. Was what it was called, and it was before he became a Spartan.
Halo After Dark. Oh,
yeah. This is not like a new concept. It's a different concept for like what they're doing because it's him as like just becoming a Spartan, really. So before his legend.
oh so it is focused around Chief's origin.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a prequel.
Yeah, Halo Nightfall was 2014, and yeah,
That could be very interesting. That could be very terrible. It is technically the first time we get to see a significant amount of Chief's face.
maybe
Just not grown Chief's face.
they haven't because he's still wearing the armor, so I don't know.
They didn't take his helmet off in the trailer or anything.
But there is prequel
but
stuff.
we're gonna
so I don't
see
know.
the kid.
Maybe not.
We're gonna see Kid Chief.
They haven't really showed that. Like they've only shown
Apprentice Chief.
They've only shown that it's after the Spartan program was made. They already went through everything.
I will from now on be referring to Kid Master Chief as Apprentice Chief.
But we've already seen Chief as a kid before.
Yes, but we've seen like a clip, like a couple seconds at a time. We're gonna see significantly more of that in this show from the look of it.
Maybe. I don't.
Like
Again,
we're
I
gonna
don't
have
know.
whole scenes of flashback.
Because most of it is still like the beginning of. But it's supposed to be right before Halo 1. So he's still like. The program's already done. There's still only a couple left. It's after the war for the Covenant. Like it's supposed to be during like the Covenant War started. So there's a cutscene at the beginning of Halo 4 when they start showing you the troops, the Spartans dropped in. They're actually just expanding upon that cutscene. Because like originally in that cutscene too, you see like Chief grow up a little bit, and it's Halsey being arrested. Going like, my Spartans. But Halsey's
forgot
in
that
this.
they arrested
She's
Halsey.
young. She's been arrested like 7 times.
Yeah, but I forgot like every time like they get mad at Halsey and then they haul her off to Marine prison and then she's back out of Marine prison doing something on this planet or that planet or the other one and then they get mad at her and they haul her off to Marine prison.
Well, she takes advantage
like-
of it. She gets out and she's
honestly,
like, you know what? I'm gonna brainwash them.
It's not even like she escapes. It's just a love-hate relationship with the UNSC.
That's what happens when you make Spartans. And then don't actually deliver on your promise fully. Because
What
some of the
promise?
Spartans, well, the promise was like super soldiers, essentially like Captain America. And like, she gave them, but she didn't, like, she knew the risks of making them. And a lot of them went AWOL and died early. And like, that's why Chief is so important. He's the only one that like truly lived through it all and actually survived and didn't go crazy. And
Through the original Spartan program,
yeah, because that was the original plan. And then of course Halo Reach, they're a little weaker. And then like ODST is just ODST people.
Right.
So like,
I think in Infinite he is the last Spartan ever.
yeah, even Palmer's dead, who was big in 4 and
Well,
5.
even of the other generation Spartans, Like all the Spartans that were there at that ring, it
But
seems.
he's the last of his generation of Spartans, though.
Well, he's been the last of his generation
Yeah.
of Spartans since
Halo
probably
1.
since 1.
Yeah. Halo 1, he was the only one.
Which was part of the point. Like, but that's also why he's the best of them.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but it looks good. I'm excited for it because Paramount, like the visual effects they showed and stuff, looks really good, and it just
it better be good though, because it's Paramount's way of kicking off their streaming platform and
That's already
making
been
people
kicked off.
get it.
no, it's already been kicked off. They did a really good job.
Yeah,
with most
but
of their stuff already.
Who has Paramount Plus?
We do.
It's
We
only for
watched
like a month.
iCarly on there
Since when?
Since
when iCarly came out earlier in the year.
actually, when we first moved in here, we were in the other room together.
We were watching stuff on there all the time.
I don't think they're doing that well. I mean, you guys might have them, but I don't think a lot of people have Paramount Plus, or a lot of people even realize Paramount Plus is a
No,
thing.
Paramount Plus has a lot of
they do.
movies on there that people have watched. Like they're, in my opinion, they're up there with HBO, but not as good as HBO. They're actually better than Netflix for some things.
I'd say Netflix.
They're well, yeah, but HBO
I didn't
Max
think they
is
were
just-
doing that well.
No, they're doing great. Any streaming platform's gonna be gonna do good if they have exclusives.
We'll look at their numbers later. We'll see just how well they're doing.
I mean, they're still around, so obviously they're doing well.
They have
But I thought the Halo thing was them trying to throw their numbers up because
No, what
they
actually
weren't
got
doing as well as expected.
what actually got their numbers up was iCarly.
well, no, even before that, there's a show that has the person who played Luke Cage. It's called Evil.
Oh yeah, but that's
People
on Netflix
really like
too.
that show. That was one of the first exclusives to hit their platform.
Yeah,
Everyone really liked that when it came out, so
that's on Netflix
I wanted
too.
to see it. No, Dark is.
No,
Evil was a Paramount Plus exclusive.
oh, it was on there. You could also watch Sex in the City on there.
Oh my.
They have a new one.
Is it in or and?
And
Okay.
I used to watch it with my mom.
No, it was a thing I was vaguely aware of, but never watched. I've gotten more knowledge about that show from memes than I have from actual TV.
Yeah, like stuff on Paramount's Evil, South Park. A lot of the Stephen King stuff is actually on there.
Wasn't
some of the newer
Paranormal
movies.
Activity on there?
Yeah. Clifford, the new one, is on there. A lot of the SpongeBob stuff.
The
new Rugrats remake.
live action Clifford's on there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they own all, like, everything Nickelodeon has is on there,
Yeah.
new and old. So that's a big thing for them is Nickelodeon. HBO has Cartoon Network.
Which I just watched the new SpongeBob movie with my dad. So I had nothing else to watch. And like I didn't realize it led into their new show.
The
Where
Patrick
they're all
one?
kids.
Oh,
No. That's a different show. It's Camp Coral.
SpongeBob finally got around to that point, huh?
Yeah.
All of them do it eventually. All the cartoon shows that survive long enough eventually do the kids series. The
worst
Looney
part
Tunes,
is,
the Looney
believe-
Tunes did it. The Muppets did it.
I grew up on SpongeBob. Like that is the one show I will always say that's
you know who didn't do it though?
I will never give up on it, but
You know who didn't do it? Rugrats.
I don't.
No, they did it the other way around.
Exactly. They went and did like college and high school.
Yeah, like SpongeBob is still making live episodes that I don't like.
SpongeBob lost.
Well, it's
their
like
flair.
apparently Fairly Odd Parents is still a thing, and they
Oh,
need
yeah.
to stop.
How-
They
when
needed to
is that
stop like 6 years ago, apparently.
They still make episodes.
Yeah.
Well, they stopped and then they came back. So like they stopped a couple
They
years
needed
ago.
to stop at Boop. Or
Poof.
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 Well, it was Poof.
Poof.
Poof. They needed to stop at Poof.
Yes.
Did you guys
Like
watch
do the whole
the
Poof thing and
the
then
movie
stop,
where
'cause
Poof was
Cosmo
born?
being pregnant was
live
hilarious.
Yeah.
action
But-
with Drake Bell?
Yeah. Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
There was an episode I saw recently on TikTok from like the newer stuff, and apparently Cosmo like dressed up and like a girl just to make Timmy like believe in love again, and then like reveal that it was him, and then it was just a messed up thing.
Because Timmy went all emo.
Yeah,
And he was super depressed and emo kid. He looked like Bully Maguire. Like no joke, he looked like Bully Maguire with more guy liner. And then Cosmo turned himself into a girl and kissed him. And then when it didn't cheer him up, and then when he turned back, that's what snapped him out of it. I kissed Cosmo. Yeah, no, that's what snapped him out of it.
yeah,
It's so bad. It needs to stop.
yeah.
Like that show was funny, and it was never the greatest thing on TV, but it was one of the things you look forward to. And now it's just
I looked forward to Hannah Montana.
Okay.
I liked Hannah Montana. And Zach and Cody.
so. We're ending the podcast here, and Andrew and I will be back next week.
I will too.
Dennis might die of a glitch overdose. But
Dennis may be dead of a glitch overdose or of his proclamation for liking Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana
But
was
it's okay
good.
because we'll bury him on top of Kevin, and he will be Kevin's new protector.
And you guys will never see
from
an
the
episode after
Coyotes
that again.
and apparently Japanese.
Have fun watching the
I
old
know.
content if I die, guys.
I'll pick up slack.
I'm the only one that has the login credentials.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
We'll find it.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. I've
No, you're
never
not.
given that login to anyone else.
We'll find it out.
For your computer or for the program?
For
No, for
redirected.
Oh, for the YouTube.
Yeah, have fun.
Oh, that's fine. We'll get into it.
No, you won't. I'll just sign
We'll
out.
be fine.
I'm gonna sign out tonight just to be safe.
No, we'll get into it. Because I'll just contact YouTube and I'll be like, "Hey, our editor died. It's really tragic.
Actually,
But,
I think
we
I think
can't.
it would
He had all the
probably be-
information. We can't get into our account
If we were to provide proof of your death, like we
and
could probably do it.
our identifications, we'd get into the account. It might take a couple weeks for some back and forth and some verification, but we'd get back in the account. It'll be
Prove we
fine.
live at the same address.
Nah.
Yeah.
If I'll have it set to like a timer that if I don't show up at this point at the time during
If
a
I
day,
die young,
if I don't show up at this time of day to
bury me
cancel this
inside
timer, then the channel gets deleted, like a spy thing.
yeah, but then you're gonna sleep through that, and we're gonna lose the entire channel.
But
Oh,
it'll
one
be
thing,
worth-
one thing before we leave, we watched Red Notice finally.
yeah,
Terrible movie, but Ryan Reynolds.
that wasn't terrible. You fell asleep. You can't say something like that.
I fell asleep for 5 minutes.
No, you did not.
5 minutes, sir.
You fell asleep for about 32 minutes, and I know because
I fell
you
asleep
paused
for
the
half an
movie.
episode of Cowboy last night.
Huh?
I fell asleep for
You
half
fell
a
asleep.
Cowboy episode.
You're my grandpa. You fall asleep in the theaters. I don't understand that. It is loud.
How do you fall asleep in the theater?
He fell asleep during Dune.
Dune. Well, Dune was. It was boring, but
Dude was good.
Dune was good. You fell asleep before it
Dude
got
was
good.
interesting.
Well, I watched it again on HBO.
And you liked it. But it wasn't as good because you saw it at home.
No, I didn't like the. 3D.
Actually, it was probably better because it wasn't in 3D.
Yeah. I also fell asleep during
Yeah.
Eternals.
I forgot
Yeah.
that's what happened.
You've fallen asleep in every single movie I've watched with you since you stayed
I can't
down
just
here.
I can't just sit and watch something unless like I'm sitting up and I have people around me.
I'm
You mean
there.
like in a movie theater?
No.
Yes. There's people around you, and you're sitting
Where
in
you're
a chair.
sitting up in a
It
chair
also
that you
helps
can't
if I
lay
don't stay
down in?
awake the entire day because I remember for Dune we were awake. At least I was for almost 20 something hours. So that was rough for me.
The only movie I've fallen asleep in
That's rough,
recently
buddy.
was when we were in the hotel and we watched Waterboy, and there was about Waterworld, and there was like 5 minutes left.
But see, you watch Waterboy.
Waterboy and Waterworld are two very, very different movies.
You watched Waterboy without inviting me. See how it is.
I
No,
don't
we
like
watched.
that movie.
He watched Waterworld for the first time.
It's the first time.
We've talked about
We
this.
gotta watch Titanic before the 31st, dude.
No.
Why?
It leaves Netflix on the 31st. He hasn't seen it.
Oh. It's okay. I'll call up my mother and I'll get the 2 VHS set.
I
That,
don't know. That's too much work.
Hey, last time you tried to call your mom, we couldn't get a hold of her.
Yeah, that's true.
Fine. What time is it? I still have to edit tonight.
What?
I still have to edit
I'm not
Box of
watching
Blood tonight.
Titanic tonight.
That's it at 9. No, it's like 3.5 hours.
Yeah,
I'll watch that tonight.
Titanic is a long movie.
I'll just watch it by myself in my room tonight.
With a bottle of wine.
I don't have any wine, so no.
Yeah,
No, I just needed to complete the mom ensemble. Sitting alone in your room watching Titanic with a bottle of wine
and some cheap
sounds
cheese.
Sounds like a weird band name.
The mom ensemble.
Yeah. On that note, we got a lot.
Actually, that does sound like a fun like it's just a group of soccer moms that got together. All of them individually played different instruments when they were young. They got together, started practicing. They embarrass their kids by playing at their birthday parties, and they get hired by the school to do like the play. Christmas movie. You guys are done. That glitch is gone.
No, I'm just thinking.
I'm still here. I'm just waiting. We got a lot to do, so I'm just waiting on you guys to end.
Well, let's get to it.
I'm just thinking. My finger.
Yeah.
My
Thinking
finger
very hard.
My finger hurts. Sorry.
So we'll
Thank
see
you all
guys
for coming.
in like 5 weeks.
You know,
What?
all 4 to 82 of you, however many there apparently are.
What, Andrew?
What'd you say, Andrew?
Nothing.
He's just gonna play it back later when he's editing it. Just say it again.
And he'll cut me off mid-sentence again.
No, I won't.
I was in the
You're
middle
right,
of
you
doing the
won't.
outro when you cut off to say whatever it was that he didn't hear.
Good. You don't need to hear it. You can watch the podcast back on Wednesday.
I'm gonna watch it before Wednesday because I have to get it out there.
I
before
used to
Wednesday.
watch our content. I don't watch our content anymore
I only
because
watch
we
when I'm
make
not
too
in it.
much of it and I barely have time to help make it.
I barely have time to make it.
So we'll see you guys later.
Or will we?
Put in the comments whatever it was he said. I'll just scan through them and read it.
Don't do that. Make them do the work.
Bye, y'all.